welcome back. This is old Captain Booty. Today we're bringing you the Fubuki Tier 8 Destroyer. Pretty nice lineup we got here. Only a few Tier 8s, and I'm one of them. There's two Fubukis on the other side. And what I'm planning on doing here is trying to cap A. I've hit the engine boost on the destroyer, trying to speed over there to A and get it captured before someone else can. Excuse me. The Fubuki, well, it's the first one that comes out with 15k torps, and you have 3 launchers. The guns on it are decent. I wouldn't say they are great. One thing I recommend though is right here I'm spamming right between those 2 islands, because ships like to come up through there a lot to capture this A point. But one thing I do recommend, like I was saying, is don't go with the last hull upgrade, very top one. You lose your guns, I think 1 turret of guns, and right now they're decent. You have pretty good damage for a destroyer, Japanese destroyer that is. The guns are still a little bit slow, usual on Japanese destroyer, and the turning radius is a little bit slow. But as you can see, I'm sitting here waiting for some torpedoes to hit. There's a whole mob of them coming up through there. I'm sitting here trying to cap A, but this Otago is going to come up here and stop the cap. So I'm kind of waiting and seeing here what's the disbursement's going to be like and what the range is before I shoot out past this island. But as soon as I get right here, I get spotted by the Fubuki over here.
Torpedoes, dead ahead. Torpedoes to port.
5 torpedo hits. Not too shabby. Off of a blind fire.
Torpedoes, direct front.
That Congo over there, wish he never went that way. Now I forgot to turn off my AA earlier. That's one thing crucial with destroyers, and I forget it so often until I hear them going off, is turn off your AA. Believe me, it helps out your visibility quite a bit. I start to sneak out here. And we have a battleship that's just charging full speed ahead here. And there's not much I can do for him except for spam the area with torps. If I start firing my guns, which on a destroyer does very little, they would knock me out in a heartbeat.
Torpedoes to port.
I do have this other Fubuki over here, in which this Otago Amagi. I'm sorry, when I'm doing this, I can barely read what the names are, because it's such a small screen to do the video editing in. But he takes several torps.
Torpedoes to starboard.
Unfortunately, they dodge all mine down that way. They're a little torpedo shy, which they should be.
Our team has taken the lead.
I see this Otago just sitting here blindly, so I put some torps his way. He's been sitting there for a long time, so my guess is he's going to be sitting there even longer. We're down 4-2. I decided to go off behind these islands and see if I can get some torpedo strikes on these battleships over here. I always like to be close to islands if I can, to duck behind to conceal me again. Hit the Otago with one. Too bad it wasn't a floating one. And right here, I'm actually just kind of spamming this whole area. Or getting I was thinking that Otago would come up this way, but that guy never moves. Seems like my team's starting to kick in now. And by my surprise, I get a destroyer.
Enemy destroyer foundered.
And captured base same time. Hey. Can't beat that, can you? Now the maneuverability on this ship is a little bit sluggish compared to the other DDs.
Requesting fire support.
There's the other Fubuki.
Enemy warship.
The team takes him out pretty soon here. Like I said, the guns are not too shabby on this one. They don't match a U.S. destroyer guns by no means, but they're usable. We get this DD taken care of, and enemy has captured the home base back up over there. So me and this other DD start heading up that way. their enemy DD that's left is going to get ready to cap C. So it's me, this Atlanta, and another DD, and CV up there, taking on the rest of the group. We've come a long way in this game from being down.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Now, the reason me and this other DD is going back up this way is they have already captured the home base, but was trying to come up here to protect our CV.
Our victory is in sight.
Engine boost deactivated. Fire on the target.
Top speed on this thing is about 36, 37. I think it's 36. So it's a little slow and maneuverability isn't the greatest. So it pays to have extra concealment, like your camouflage. If you can get up to the 5th concealment ring on your commander skills, that would be even nice on this. I think the range is right at 7 on this one, or 7.2. This Fuso don't last too long up here against these three, New Mexico and Cleveland, and I think a Nagato. So they're all within torp range right now. Don't go off of my aiming reticle. In the replay, they're off. And if you think some of these videos are ending kind of abruptly, the reason is because when I'm doing a recording on the replay, it messes up and I lose about the last 5 minutes of the video. So I have to stop recording before the replay ends. I'll get a couple more torpedo hits here in a moment. best defense for a destroyer is to stay hidden, guys. Of course, I know most of you know that. But the more you can stay unspotted, the better off you are. And if I got a clear shot where I know I won't hit any allies, I'll spam torpedoes in the area. A couple nice torpedo hits there. I kind of stop here, kind of wait it out. I didn't want to go around the island, but I didn't want to get too far away from it in case I had to use it for cover. So I put a few spam of torpedoes in there because they're getting ready to cap that one out.
Our team has taken the lead.
The aircraft carrier is capping the other one, and the other DD is capping the other B, I believe it is. C is the aircraft carrier, in which these guys were on the ball on this. I mean, it's down to 3-3, 2 battleships and a cruiser. We could have waited out time, but you know how that is. It just don't happen. Half the time if you do that, the scores were kind of close. And out of the blue, I guess it was from that flooding, high caliber popped up for me. None of those torpedoes going to make it. They dodge them all or avoid them. And I'll start to move in, but this is the end of the game. We win this one. And here in a second, I'll show you the ending stats. Right here, almost 300,000 in silver, 3,600 in base experience here. Well, actually, base experience is 2456. And over 113,000 in torpedo hits. Very good game. Thank you for watching. Come back, y'all.